Have you ever been in a relationship and had a backup plan? Keep it no Fugazee.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes, but it wasn't like a set up backup plan. Like it was just like somebody would come along that would make me realize who I was with actually wasn't it at all, and we would just move on to the next. Because who's wasting time here?
Okay.
I mean, I'm young, but seriously, who's wasting time?
Just a question.
You feel me? Because I feel like as women, we should very much stand for what we want in somebody as much as men do. But men are more likely. This is what I was gonna say before. Men are more likely to be disloyal. Women are more so nurturing. I feel like it's easier to find actually that's debatable, but in my opinion, it's easier to find a loyal woman than it is to find a loyal man. And the reason is because women are so picky. I wouldn't say it's a good thing for women to do rotational dating because men are more likely to cheat. We as women, even though this sounds so stupid, we just have to let a man do what a man wants to do. And he's going to prove to us whether or not he's the one or not. You cannot stop a man from cheating and being a fucking man. That's just, excuse my language, that's just who men are.
That part is true.
I feel like that goes for anybody.
So I feel like it's not a good response for us to try to be like a man back, because we can't beat y'all at what y'all do. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, don't bring me out of my retired player stage, because I could show a man what's up as well. But that's not my ultimate reaction the way that it is for most men. That's why it's easier to find a loyal woman than it is a loyal man.
You're killing me with this
It's okay
shit.
if I add to that real quick?
Can I feel like it goes both ways.
I can't wait.
That loyalty, that respect and all that shit, it's not more likely for a man or a woman to be that way. It's like I said from the beginning, character.
Yeah,
like
that's why I said it was debatable.
I feel like it's such a fucking like gender war nowadays that people don't realize we're all human at the end of the day.
I think men underestimate women having options. We all go
through different experiences. We all have similar different emotional experiences, mindsets, and stuff like that.
So let me ask you a question, since you ladies want to speak about this. It sounds like you have a question on
why you think toxic men are attracted to women who are gullible and stuff like that, and not gullible, but in their terms, their way of thinking logically.
I get what she's trying to say.
It's like more affectional, more like
they say men want a good dummy,
like more understanding and stuff, and they'll let shit slide. And then it's vice versa too at the same time. So it's not man or female. I don't believe in man or female. We're humane. You're gonna do what the fuck you think is right.
Do you think men and women are the same?
Not 100%.
Okay, so then it's male and female.
Spiritually, like, it's right or wrong. Personality, everybody's different.
Yeah,
male, female, it don't matter what the hell you are.
Yeah,
we're all
you doing
different.
just talking in circles. Let's go to you.
I'm talking in circles?
All right, I call next because y'all got me fucked up.
I got you fucked up?
No, not you. Not you.
I want to say something too. No.
Sure.
Well, anyway, I was saying, so when I talk about like rotational dating, and it's not, for me, it's not about being a man back necessarily. It's more about, like, it's not about, like, because that almost like implies revenge or being spiteful to men. It's not about that at all. Like, like I said, for me, it's just purely not, putting all my eggs in one basket. Not getting so invested.
But the
so soon into
reason
the
why you're
relationship.
30 and single was because you didn't put all your eggs in one basket.
Well, that's for a man.
No, that was
I made it the same way.
No. Actually,
because a man will put it
chill.
there
Listen.
and there. And
what's your name again?
Nothing. Dalia.
So Dalia, one thing, right?
Yeah,
so, you keep interrupting and you keep saying
I'm not interrupting.
I'm
speaking just as much as everybody else
right?
is.
You say it's the same for the men, right? I want you to understand that men and women are extremely different. Our experience.
I would say different, but not extremely.
No,
okay,
we are
because there's single men that have the same.
You gotta listen
because I know this all of this.
Here to listen, just don't listen to like reply, right? So
I know
men and women are different, and our experiences in dating are extremely different. So what a woman goes through and experiences in dating is not the same that what a man experiences in dating. It's extremely different.
The mentality is kind of the same.
Everything is different.
But
But
the
let's
perception
hold that,
of things
no,
is
I
probably
only
a
said
little
that
bit
because you kept butting
different.
in. So you could finish what you were saying.
Okay, yeah. So here's the thing. It's funny because you say I'm 30 and single because I didn't put all my eggs in one basket. Actually, that's the opposite. I'm 30 and single because I put all my eggs all in one basket with the wrong men. So the discernment, yes, I agree. Yes, I did lack discernment in my younger years. And it took me a long time to know what I want in a man and who I am as a person. So the discernment part, I do agree with you on that.
Okay.
Now, however, I'm going into this like knowing what I'm looking for in a man. And unfortunately, part of the reason I'm 30 and single is actually because what I'm looking for in a man and how the world is progressing is actually relatively different. And then being caught in between two different cultures, meaning, you know, growing up as a Syrian girl, but at the same time, having been Americanized, that does make it a little bit more difficult because I do have some old school values that I stick to, but then there's some that are, you know, that I kind of want to modernize also in a relationship too. Do you see what I'm saying?
Well, I don't, because what are the things that you want to modernize in a relationship?
So here's the thing, like, okay, so again, I do still have some old school values. So like, I do believe in a man being a strong provider and a leader.
And what do you believe in the woman should do that's modern?
So when I in a relationship, modern? You mean modern?
Yeah.
Okay. So women being basically what I feel like comes sometimes with the territory of a man being the leader is that he can be controlling. And again, this is like just certain cultures. You know what I mean? So like that's kind of where the modern in me comes in. And when I say I don't want to be controlled, I don't mean like, oh, I'm just going to do whatever I want till 3 a.m. or whatever. Because with the right man, I'm very submissive. What I basically mean is like, you know, for example, if I want to go back to school.
Are you religious?
When I go back to school.
You are religious.
I don't, yeah. But
are you a virgin?
Huh?
Are you a virgin?
I didn't, huh? Right. You
Are you a virgin?
That's a very personal
you said
question.
That
are
you're
you
religious?
I am.
Okay. Are you a virgin?
Are you?
Are you a virgin? Yes or no?
But are you?
I have.
What? Yeah, he has kids.
I don't have to answer that.
Okay, you're not
On
a
the air?
virgin, right?
I don't have to.
We all
I
know
could
that
be
you're
and
not
I
a
could
virgin.
not be.
You were out here in the ice cream shop dating all different types of flavors and types of
No.
dating.
I understand
Sleeping
what
with
she was
somebody
trying
is
to
not
say
the
by
same
that.
thing.
She wasn't saying she was sleeping.
I'm not
with
saying that you were even sleeping with
Just
them, but the
keeping
fact
options
that
open.
you're
I was in the ice cream,
dating.
but you know, equating it to you saying I'm not a virgin, but you're then saying I was in the ice cream shop trying all these different flavors.
No.
You basically
I
equating that I
asked
was
if you were a virgin
implying.
because you said that you are Syrian, right?
Yes.
And then you're saying all these things, and I'm just asking you questions. You said that you're Syrian. You said that you're religious, right? You said that you have certain traits in you that's not modern. You know, that's old. You know, that is modern. That's old school. Like you're not a modern day woman, right? And I'm asking you, what are those traits? Right?
Yeah, and then you asked me if I was a virgin.
And then I asked you, were you a virgin?
You went right to that.
Because you were talking about how you want a man to be strong and masculine. What do you bring to that strong and masculine man?
So I just said that, like, if I'm with the right man, my femininity flourishes, meaning my nurturing, my caring
So
side.
you've never been with the right man?
Well, obviously, if I'm 30 and single, like you said, clearly not.
I don't
so-
feel like everybody. I don't feel like the right term is the right man or right woman, because everybody was. There'll be somebody that dealt with the same person you dealt with, and they'll be like, "Well, I disagree because they did everything right in my eyes." The next person be like, "Nah, like he or she." But it's just like, but how did you treat me? I don't expect nobody to say I'm a great woman. I don't expect nobody to say I'm a or none of that. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna treat you how you treat me, or I'm gonna remove myself right out the picture. Like,
you get it? So there is someone that is right for someone. You get what I'm saying? So that is true. What you just said was a whole bunch of yip yash. But cool.
ain't no yash.
Her point is that she doesn't touch on
Ain't no yash.
Let her touch on a
We
couple
haven't even let her
things.
speak the whole night.
And then I'm gonna get to you. I'm gonna ask